Hey, my fellow brothers and sisters in Christ, this is Barry Dean with the Association of Catholic Coaches and Athletes. Thank you for stopping by and checking out the weekly spiritual workout. The format is as follows. You will see the upcoming Sunday readings first, with the meditation for the Word Among Us in print. Then you'll see a priest with a 2.5 minute or less video reflecting on the upcoming Sunday readings with an athletic message in it. Then you'll see a 2.5 minute video or less of a coach or athlete giving a testimonial on a part of the faith that really inspires them. And then in print, you will see a "Where is it in the Bible" section with a catechism reference if it applies. My recommendation to use this, if you're a coach or athlete at a school, to get a group of you together. I know it's uncommon for us Catholics sometimes to get together with faith stuff, but to read the readings, someone read the readings and the meditation. It's a great conversation starter. You don't need a master's degree to understand it and start a great conversation. And then watch the two videos to better prepare us for Mass and inspire us by the coach or athlete's testimonial. Then read out loud the "Where is in the Bible" section. And I urge you to do this at night, sometime during the week with your families on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday night. The same with at your school on a Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday morning, to get everybody together. And then, of course, if you're an individual, you should obviously benefit yourself by doing it. If you like this, copy and paste it and text it to your friends. If I can help you, assist you in any way, and or put you on my mass text and email list, text me at 334-676-0434, and I'll add you to my list. I'll give you a call if you need to talk to me. Hey, God bless you on your faith journey, and I'm here to help any way I can.
I've been loving the NBA finals. It's been to me, it's been the actually the playoffs, the greatest playoffs I've seen in a long time. Very competitive. I don't know, you all can have different opinions maybe, but I think one of the common denominators that led all these teams to success, especially now in the finals, with kind of the leaders of both teams, Jokic and Butler. We got pros who are very, very talented, but they're not trying to do it all by themselves, right? They know they need their teammates. You watch them throughout the game, they're distributing. They take over when they need to. When it comes down to it, they're the man, they get it done. They pass and they kind of get the whole thing going. We see the same thing in today's gospel, right? We have in some ways we got Jesus sadly looking out and saying the harvest is abundant, the laborers are few, and he recognizes it's not the Father's will. Even though I'm Lord, I'm God, I could do all this. It's not the Father's will that I go and do everything. I go cure every illness. I go preach to every single person. I want people on this ball club, so to speak, right? So he calls the apostles today and puts them to work. And again, he does that. Number one, it's because it's the Father's will. But number two, he knows as God, it's good for them as well. Yes, they're faithful believers. They're Jews. They believe in the Lord. They believe in God the Father. But this takes their faith to a whole different level by getting involved, by following the Lord. He sends them out into the harvest, and so out into the fields. Likewise for all of us, all of you know, you got friends, family, people who they're faithful, maybe like the apostles were, and they're at Mass every Sunday, but nothing beyond that, right? They're just there on Sunday. They clock in, clock out, and that's their faith for the week. Those are maybe the folks maybe you could challenge, right? To invite them, just like Christ did the apostles, invite them out and out into the fields, out into the harvest, in whatever way you can, to watch videos like this, to invite them to, if you're a Knight of Columbus, invite them to that, whatever it might be, different ways, prayer groups, Bible studies, different charity events you do. Invite them into the harvest, invite them to get beyond just that 1 hour every week. And just like Christ saw with the apostles, by diving into that, I can guarantee their faith is also going to deepen, and there'll be more laborers out in the fields.
Okay. All right. So I'm going to talk a little bit about spiritual warfare and how it's kind of impacted me and how it's a big part of the faith to me. I really think it's big because over the last 3 years, so I converted 3 years ago. This is my second full year in the church. So this is going into about to be my third full year. So spiritual warfare has been really big to me because it seems like as you get stronger and stronger in your faith, Satan will constantly try to battle harder and harder to get you to fall away from it. And being an athlete playing baseball, you meet a lot of people around you that have a lot of different backgrounds, a lot of different faiths. So naturally, there's going to be a little bit of difference between everybody, and there's going to be sometimes Satan's going to try to use those differences to pull you away from God. And I think one thing that really helps me is just constant prayer. Praying as often as possible and receiving the sacraments as often as possible is something that really helps me stay strong in my faith. And it seems like every single day, the more people I meet, the more people I'm able to talk to about, Jesus, it deepens my faith with Christ, but it also makes me, I guess, a bigger target for Satan in that sense. So spiritual warfare is really, really strong thing in my life. And I know it can impact a lot of other people too. And so just keep growing stronger in your faith. And, Satan's going to keep coming for you, but the stronger you are with God, the stronger you'll be, because God's strength is way stronger than our own strength. But second, on top of that, is prayer in general, any kind of prayer, whatever really just gives you better strength, deepens your relationship with God. That's something that has helped me through so much. There's been lots of stressful times in the last 2 years that I've been in the church, and praying super deeply, being super intent with my prayer, and super intent with my relationship with God. In that sense, that's helped me just be a stronger Catholic, be a stronger Christian, just get a lot better in my faith.
Cause when the music fades and all is stripped away, and I simply come